been through. But it's over, because I ended it today. And you can believe that. But you guys need to understand me that I am not crazy.
The story behind this bizarre episode.
This weekend. Thursday. I mean, okay, yeah, then it does make sense that he couldn't wait a little bit. Yeah, because you could wait 3 days before.
Is an act so unbelievably
3 to
gruesome.
2 days before you
It's
couldn't
what
wait.
horror movies are made of. Be forewarned, you're about to view one of our most disturbing cases yet.
Oh no. Oh.
Rita, sit down.
New title.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm at the river, Ruidoso Downs Fire Department.
Yes, sir.
I picked up a guy who seemed really confused. I let him out, and he started attacking other vehicles. And
Is he still being combative, sir?
well, I don't think he's very dangerous.
His perception of the man couldn't be more wrong. A series of surreal events are about to unfold right before your eyes in the following footage that has never been seen before.
Never been
An
seen, boys, just
unspeakably
for
brutal
us.
act will be uncovered, and the reputation of a once adored historic area will be forever tarnished. At this very moment, a peculiar but seemingly unrelated situation is
on
unfolding
drugs,
about
bro.
10 miles from the fire department. A deputy has been dispatched to the vast Coe Ranch located in Glencoe, New Mexico, to perform a welfare check. And something isn't right. The scenic area situated in the Ruidoso River Valley has an eerie feel on this evening. And for good reason, we'll come to learn.
I did, bro. I got my hands on this never before seen video. It's exclusive for my viewers. He noticed I was watching a lot of this shit, and it's exclusive, boys. Nobody ever seen this. It's just us. It's private.
Apparently, she does not live at the main house. She's gonna live in a mobile home on the east side of the property.
Lavis back in chat.
Sheriff's Department.
Wait, hold on.
Receive no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
What was the
Where is she?
Oh, she definitely sexualized minors.
Where
at
is
the very
she?
least herself, and then talked about stories in which she
Where is
looks
she?
at minors. Which to me, yes, I'm sorry, maybe I'm being a little heated.
He already
I'm
said this.
A father to an 11-year-old girl. I get a little sensitive about that. Maybe I could have had somebody else do that part. I don't know, but just
Okay,
Don't
bro.
answer with a knock here either.
Okay. I'm knocking, bro.
Sheriff's
I'm the police
Department.
officer.
Hello.
After a thorough search of the exterior, the deputy has found no trace of the woman in question and caretaker of the
Open up,
ranch,
FBI!
Mary Ann Morehouse. It's as if she's fallen off the face of the earth.
The front door of the residence is open, screen door, but nobody's answering from inside. Is there another available deputy? Send me another unit. I need to make entry.
The responding deputy can do nothing but wait for another unit to arrive. Meanwhile, on the other side of
Yo,
town,
I'm coming, bro. I'm
police
coming.
locate the subject of the
I can't
911
be
call
running with
and
this.
cautiously approach him.
What happened?
Bro, hold on. I gotta give him backup.
I had a really bad day. I just need
Back up
some
and come in.
drink, please. Drink? Is there like water? Yes.
No, he didn't drink water. That guy didn't drink
Been through a
water.
lot. I lost my dog. I went into a river. I've been lost all day. I need some help. Okay. We're here to help.
You know who he reminds
You're actually a little incoherent, sir. Okay.
Here's an example of how the context of a
know
situation
who he reminds
matters
me
when it
of?
comes to body language
Blood Moon
analysis.
Scott, bro.
The
He
man
kind of talked
frequently
like him.
crosses his arms, which could be interpreted as him being closed off or trying to self-soothe. However,
Damn,
a
you
few
legit
moments
Jeffrey
later,
Dahmer. Why do
the
you
police
have
officer
kitchen
motions
knives
for
in
him
your
to
living
come with
room?
them to get you in where
This is
it's a
my
little
living room,
warmer.
bro.
With that additional information, the crossed arms can likely
No,
be
the barrel's
explained
over
away
there.
simply by the man being
I s-
cold.
Listen, I
This
was
is
eating
why it's
meat
important to
earlier.
look at the whole picture when considering what someone's body language means. After he's escorted into the police station, officers learn the identity of the agitated man.
Who are you?
After a short while of observing Andrew's overwhelmingly strange behavior
he's on
and
drugs,
apparently
bro.
chalking it up to drug abuse or psychological issues, officers guide him to an ambulance outside the police station.
It'd be hard for you to pick you up in there. See, there's one right here. And good thing the leash is on.
It's going to take more than a leash to control Andrew, considering the state he's in. Deputies will soon witness how Andrew's strange behavior can abruptly shift to erratic and violent. And
No, you can't see them, Kush, because I've already eaten them.
Andrew is transported to Lincoln County Memorial Hospital in hopes that emergency medical intervention will provide him with the help he so clearly needs. Unfortunately, while here, things will escalate from this bizarre situation to downright insane. After the responding deputy has waited at the ranch for nearly an hour, unable to proceed any further until backup has arrived, an additional deputy is finally available to assist. They waste no time in resuming the search. The situation is alarmingly suspicious.
It's over there, Charlie. We gotta drive up to it. Some sketchy shit, man.
Go, Charles.
The door is open and the bedroom window's open and the TV's on and there ain't no sound in there and there's 3 cars. Said there's somebody here and cut off. Shit's weird. Give me a bad vibe, man.
Oh my god, is that what happened, bro? A werewolf ate somebody?
Both deputies carefully approach the property and prepare themselves for entry, as they anticipate that they may happen
How do you
upon
keep
something
them locked
terrible.
in the other room?
There are just too many warning signs to believe there could be a plausible explanation for the woman's absence.
Sheriff's office!
Minute,
don't come in, check on you. Sheriff's office.
Hold on. Immersion.
It's strange.
There's nobody here.
It's real strange.
Man. It is, man.
But there's no one to be found inside the premises. In fact, nothing even appears to be out of place, and there's no sign that any type of struggle has occurred. Things just aren't adding up. What's happening here? Though they don't yet know it, the deputies are on the threshold of unearthing something worse than they can imagine. They continue to search outside.
We secured the residence.
Yeah, nobody in the residence.
I don't know. What else you reckon?
I think there's some
She
cars.
was supposedly on the phone with the RP and says somebody's here.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Who walks off at a night like this?
Oh, shit.
I thought we were going to go in there and find something bad.
Yeah.
In just a matter of minutes, the deputy will receive a haunting confirmation that his instincts shouldn't be taken lightly.
There's definitely something weird, but I don't know what it is. There's something strange. We're going to be out at the main residence now. The RP is kind of freaking out, saying, "Oh, there's definitely something wrong." I'm like, "Yeah, it's weird,
definitely something
but
fucking
I don't know."
wrong.
I mean, let's drive down there and
Things are turned on. Things are turned on. The person isn't there. Yeah, definitely something wrong.
The deputies inspect the exterior of one more property.
Imagine if he
in a
fucking
split
trips
second,
and it's
the
a body.
situation has evolved from suspicious to unspeakably horrific.
Oh, bro, is he gonna trip on a body?
Down, we got somebody down.
Down.
We got somebody down.
The horrific truth of the discovery will be revealed during the interrogation of the disturbed suspect.
We got to start clearing this. Suspect could still be on scene.
The deputy is desperate for more backup at the scene. The urgency of the situation is crystal clear.
Okay, Charlie. She's down. It looks like a she, elderly female. This motherfucker's still here. Anybody comes up on us is getting fucking smoked, dude.
Oh, yeah, we're smoking him.
Do it up, man.
Let's go, baby.
While Andrew is settled and
I'm on your
sleeping,
6.
he was sedated upon his arrival at the hospital. A deputy has been assigned the task of watching over him and ensuring that only hospital staff and officers enter and exit the room. Not long into his shift, the deputy receives a call from another member of the sheriff's office who is stationed at the scene of the crime. And the caller has an intriguing request.
Yes. I've got them in a bag. They're a pair of construction kind of boots.
What?
It's more like a curved tire tread than like a diamond pattern.
Oh,
I'll try
it's
to
what
send
he
them back to you.
has.
The deputy captures photos of the outsoles of Andrew's boots and fires them off right away.
Yeah.
It seems the sheriff's office has surmised that the two occurrences are related. The question is, how?
He killed him.
I think there's the guy at the hospital is the dude, and he had a freaking meltdown or something. Imagine if this fucker hitchhiked to the hospital. Imagine the guy that just gave a fucking dude like that a ride. You know, the sad part, Charlie, is this is a beautiful place. It was.
The brutal crime will forever taint the property, and law enforcement must get to the bottom of the dire situation before another life is lost. Somewhere around 1 a.m. marks the very stage where Andrew's odd behavior has taken a drastic turn. he has become extremely violent.
Cox, go with Jason, please.
Get on his neck so he can't breathe. Get on his neck so he can't breathe.
No, just one shot.
Somehow, a sudden
Oh my God, he shot him!
when out of
He shot
nowhere,
him!
Andrew leaped from his
Shut
hospital
him.
bed and attacked a deputy. Immediately, 2 more deputies rushed to assist.
What did he just take out of
In the
him?
midst of all the chaos, a
Did you see
handgun
that?
was
He took
knocked out
something
of
out
one
of
of the
him.
deputies' holsters.
Oh my
Andrew
God.
managed to grab the weapon before any of the other 3 could get their hands
my
on
God.
it, and he fired a shot directly into the arm of one deputy. He pulled the trigger again, and by some sort of miracle, the weapon failed to fire.
Andrew, you okay? All right.
Can you calm down, son?
Yeah.
Bro, are you kidding me?
I don't know what I'm doing there, but I can't figure it out.
I know, just
And I need some medication.
We're getting shackles. Okay, we're gonna put him back in here on the bed. Doctor gotta check him.
You roll him over?
Yep.
Yeah.
My leg.
Bro, let's be real. Let's be real. If he was black, that guy would have 10 holes in him, bro. He shot an officer. He tried to kill an officer. Bro, let's be real, bro. If he was black or Latino, that motherfucker's dead, dude. Dead.
Stand up. You got another thing of shackles?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? He shot an officer and they treat him like this?
Put one on this and one to the bed.
Okay.
Remarkably, Andrew's episode continues into the morning, despite the sedatives he has been given.
Man, you guys don't understand me. I do one little thing and...
Oh, one little thing. All he did was swing an axe.
I told you I was sorry.
He's so
I can't
nice.
do for anything. It sucks, dude. You guys, I will live a happy life. I promise I will be happy. I always wanted to be by myself somewhere.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
I'm gonna give you a shot in your leg, okay?
Yeah.
Same medication I gave you earlier.
Okay.
Or do you want it in your arm? It's
You
gonna
guys, I'm gonna be okay.
We're trying to help
I'm
you.
gonna be okay, though. I'm gonna be okay. I want stuff right now. I haven't had a drink in 5 days. I've ate worms. I'm going nuts because of this. And I know what it's all about now. I need to chill out. I am going to be chill. No!
Chill!
I don't want to go there. You guys. Man, how could you do this to me?
All I did was kill a woman.
Andrew is speaking rapidly and with a sense of urgency. He may be experiencing pressured speech, which can be caused by a few different mental health disorders, including bipolar disorder. It's also possible he's feeling panic due to being constrained, and his rapid speech is an attempt to calm his anxiety.
What?
He seems to lack awareness about the seriousness of what landed him in this situation. This difficulty
How
with
is
insight could
talking
also be
fast
the result of a
calming?
mental health disorder, or it could simply be him failing to take responsibility for his actions. Shortly after, Andrew is administered another sedative. He will soon be cleared for release and taken to his next destination.
The jail.
This is a prescription cleared for broken incarceration with medical, and this isn't the medication, but this is saying he's cleared to go to jail.
We're gonna do a blood draw here in a second, boss.
I understand, but do they have to be this tight?
Tighter.
Bad, dude.
You shot an officer, bro.
For everybody. You guys don't know. You guys don't know what I've been through these past few days.
Andrew will soon explain exactly what happened over those past few days, or at least his perception of what happened.
I don't know how many people you killed,
believe
motherfucker.
The bizarre story he has to tell.
Mr. McGill.
What? He was being chased. He has delusions.
Come on.
Andrew is released from the hospital
He
and
was being chased,
transported to
wasn't he?
Lincoln County Detention Center. It's the following day, April 3rd, when the undersheriff and another member of the sheriff's office sit down with Andrew to get his rendition of the events that led to this very meeting.
Bro, he even walks like
One
a
of the
fucking
most
schizo.
disturbing elements you'll see is that he seems
Ooh, look at that, bro. He wearing the Nike orange Balenciaga X10s. Ooh, I like the drip. I like the drip.
genuinely
He
believe
drippy.
the psychotic
He
delusions
drippy.
are real.
I know.
Mass Effect 2 when? Till the Mass Effect tomorrow, a little.
Because everybody just seemed like they were going to hurt me or something like that, you know?
And this is the very definition of a delusion. The person with them does believe it is real. Someone experiencing a delusion cannot distinguish between what is reality and what isn't. One common type of delusion is known as a persecutory delusion, where a person may believe that someone else is out to get them, or is spying on them.
Is this what Lavaloon has?
Which could lead to paranoid or violent behavior.
Is that what
These kinds of delusions may occur due to a psychological disorder such as schizophrenia, or they could be the result of substance abuse. The following footage
he
from
looks like a
Andrew's
drug addict,
interrogation
bro.
is utterly chilling.
He looks
The
like a drug
undersheriff
addict.
starts the interrogation by inquiring about Andrew's personal life. Right away, the undersheriff begins to build rapport.
So this is the first time that I've met you.
Yeah.
What's your full name?
Andrew P. McGill.
Where do you work?
I don't work. I go to school right now. I'm a student at ENMUR.
He's a fucking student.
Tell me a little bit more about you. Are you married or?
Yeah. Well, I was before I killed her.
3-year-old daughter.
Soon the undersheriff changes course and refocuses the conversation on recent events that have taken place. Namely, his alarming breakdown, the attack and shooting at the hospital, and an utterly horrific crime he will soon describe.
Well, tell me what's been going on in your life recently.
This bitch was trying to fuck me.
You're talking to me.
But she was fun ugly. So I grabbed the axe and
I can't remember anything.
So I gotta ask, do you use drugs?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What kind of drugs? What's the
Any kind of drugs. Like, I used meth, heroin, cocaine, marijuana.
How long have you been
Right
using
again.
drugs?
Oh,
For
many
most of my
years.
life until like 15.
So your drug of choice is
Medication. Meth.
It's a possibility that use of drugs could explain Andrew's strange behavior. Methamphetamine has been associated with violent behavior. It can also trigger
Makes
psychotic
sense, bro.
symptoms like hallucinations and
sense.
delusions in as many as 40% of users. Of course, quite an array of other substances could also cause the type of behavior Andrew has been exhibiting.
When's the last time that you saw your wife and your daughter? What do you remember about that?
I remember they were scared of me, and I remember I was scared of them. They were just leaving me behind.
Methamphetamine use can also trigger the user to experience paranoia.
Yeah, no
That,
shit.
in combination with hallucinations and delusions, could be one explanation as to why Andrew might have been afraid of his wife and daughter. Notice that Andrew is shifting around a lot, leaning.
Bro, she's pretty. Why is she with him? She's got good teeth. That means she's not a drug addict. She's pretty. What the fuck is wrong with these women, bro? Why is she with him?
Of his wife and daughter. Notice that Andrew is shifting around a lot, leaning forward, leaning back, moving his feet, as well as
Bro, why is
frequently
she
looking
with
away
him?
from the detectives. Normally, someone
He's
might see these
clearly a
behaviors as
fucking
signs of anxiety
schizo.
or dishonesty. But
Bro,
since we know that he
he's
has a history
clearly
of
a
both drug
schizo.
use and
She's a-
hallucinations,
she's a
this doesn't
good-looking
necessarily
girl.
mean he's lying or is trying to hide
She's got a good
something.
smile. She's got a good
I know,
face.
but I don't remember what I did, and it's like, why?
She didn't look overweight.
I don't understand it at all, sir.
With this admission, officers trained in interrogation methods should know to tread carefully and avoid any of the normal attempts to suggest reasons for why the crime was committed. He may be highly suggestible, and there is the chance of implanting
she
false
must have
memories.
some issues
The Reed
too,
technique
huh?
advises against using these steps anytime there is a potential memory impairment.
Something bad happened in your life in the last few weeks? Or?
Yeah.
This might sound ridiculous and crazy. It probably is.
But they try to murder me.
But it's the truth.
I don't like that term crazy.
Okay, sorry.
Dude, it may sound strange, but it's how you feel. Just tell me whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I was just sitting at home one night with my brother, and my twin brother Philip was sitting at the house. We started talking, and then all this weird stuff started happening to me.
Weird stuff.
So I felt like something was after me, like something was really gonna hurt me.
His brother drugged him.
Not myself at all. And something told me that I need to go to Redoso, and everybody's freaking out around me, and I don't know what the heck is going on right now. I just need to get out of town.
Oh,
This sounds like Andrew may be describing a persecutory delusion.
Yeah, he had a
As mentioned
persecutory
earlier,
delusion.
if Andrew is being truthful about his symptoms, he likely truly believed there was something or someone after him.
And it was a fat
This is
woman.
certainly not an excuse for any of his actions, but it could help explain what his mindset was like at the time. As you can see, his body is turned away from the detectives.
I think
which could
he got
be a
high
sign of
with his
deception
brother.
Or signal that he is disengaged in the
I think he
conversation.
got high with his brother.
However, his body language doesn't appear to match his behavior.
No.
He's being cooperative with detectives so far and answering the questions openly. This is another example of why you can't rely on a single deceptive cue, such as lack of frontal alignment, to accurately determine if someone is telling the truth or not. Most people display a mix of deceptive and truthful indicators.
Yeah, but let me see what
detectives will be
he's
taking
saying.
note to see which type of behaviors they see most often. Andrew got into his truck and began driving, radio blaring, trying to get away from the mysterious evil he believed was following him.
I could hear my dad talking to me saying, "It'll be okay, son."
And his dad's dead.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you.
His dad's
dead. It'll be okay.
But then he possessed my dad.
Just as Andrew stated before, he wasn't himself. He explained that he started doing things that he didn't want to do.
I'm a normal human being. It just happened to me the other night when I was asleep, and I just woke up out of nowhere. I started writing all this stuff down. The Bible is a lie.
Suddenly, he pulled over and abandoned his running truck on the side of the highway.
He became a fucking schizo.
Still trying to get away from whatever he imagined was following him, he ran for the mountains nearby.
Oh, girl.
Just around this time, as fate would have it, Andrew crossed paths with someone else.
Oh,
and
the
then
woman.
I went up to this old lady's house, and she's like, well, why are you here? What?
Marianne Morehouse, caretaker of the Coe Ranch, had been on the phone with a friend that evening. During the course of the conversation, she mentioned that someone was on the property and that she was going to investigate. According to her friend, the call then ended abruptly. When all of his calls to Marianne went unanswered, he became extremely concerned. So much so that he contacted local police and asked they head to the property and perform a welfare check on Marianne.
She started asking me all these weird questions. I thought she was after me again, because I felt like she was getting possessed by something that darkened me.
So he killed her.
Back and forth, back and forth. Like, and then I would talk to her, and then she'd snap out of it, and then she'd go back to being weird again. And I was like, man, what is going on right now? Maybe if I just end her life, this will be over with.
Andrew continues his account of what he alleges happened that evening. Outlandish as it seems, we already know that at least part of it is true.
So I went back and I punched her in the head. She got knocked out.
And then you grabbed the axe.
That's fun. Got all day now.
Andrew claims that his brother Philip was talking to him at this time, pleading with Andrew not to cut his head off.
What?
I felt like maybe he was the possession in my life and I needed to end him, but I couldn't find him anywhere, so I just had to end this lady life that was possessed.
What Andrew states next
sacrifice,
is absolutely chilling.
Makes sense.
So I knocked her out and chopped her head off with an axe.
Oh! I had to chop this lady's head off with an axe. I bum rushed her bone like that. Got an axe. Cook.
What kind of medications do you take?
I don't take anything. You guys think I'm crazy, man.
Irresistible Rose Velvet, the new fragrance, Givenchy.
That was exactly what the deputies encountered at the ranch.
Hey! Down, we got somebody down. We got somebody down. Right there,
you know
axe.
what?
There's an axe. This.
You know what? If she was knocked out and then he chops her head off with a fucking
additional
axe.
Units. Let's back up.
I'd rather that happen to me than getting fucking stabbed multiple times and bleeding out.
Laying next to her, and she got it in the head.
Oh
Get some
no.
SP out here.
I mean, it
We're gonna need additional
clean it
assistance.
was.
It's gonna be a homicide.
A blood-coated axe had been set down close to where Marianne lay. Her head was almost entirely severed from her
never
body.
mind.
One particular laceration appeared to extend at least half of the depth of her head. Her body was completely covered in blood, and it was later determined that she was struck with the axe 4 times.
Do you think that you were that your presence or scared her?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
What?
When do you not think that?
Because I was being polite and honest. And,
You were being polite, so you just fucking chopped the head off.
For the fact every now and then she'd look at me like all crazy, like, wait, what is this? You know? Just freaking me out.
Okay. So you were being polite with her and wanting her to roll.
Because I just wanted to help. I was scared.
But was she being polite with you?
Yeah.
Where did the axe come from?
In the back of a truck that was parked right there. I think she got possessed by this guy, and that's when I started getting scared, so I had to do something. I punched her, knocked her out first before I did anything with that.
The detective is doing a good job of coming across as non-judgmental and non-confrontational, given the horrific nature of the crime. This likely is making it easier for Andrew to open up.
That's why I have a big knife in my room, boys.
If the detective was
Just
more
in case a
aggressive
killer
in his
comes in,
approach,
bro, I'm
this
ready.
could either prompt Andrew to have an
Killer tries to
outburst,
kill me, I go,
or it
ha!
could cause him
And
to
they
shut
stab
down.
themselves.
In his version,
That's my
it was
voice.
the devil's doing, not Andrew's.
Big knife, you see this? Big knife.
Me, and I had to fight him off, and I had to kill somebody to get rid of him. I am the
Makes
real
sense. He
Son
is.
of God, and this is why I have that tattoo on me. And I
He
hate
is the Son
evil.
of God.
I was trying to get rid of it out of this earth, and I am the Son of God. Trust me. I love you guys. I am on your side. I'm good.
And I would have never done that ever in my life.
But I am the
feel
Son
so
of God.
bad to that old lady. Really bad.
Do you feel bad because you know that was
No,
wrong?
because she was possessed.
Yeah, I know for sure that that was wrong. But I couldn't stop him, man. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't be myself. And I'm still not myself. I don't know what it is.
Bro, how does
Although
he
Andrew
know
says that he
this?
feels bad, his level of emotion doesn't match the severity of what he did. In his mind, he may be justifying his behavior because he felt like he couldn't control himself. It's possible that he sees himself as a victim to his own mind, and is therefore struggling to take full responsibility for what he did.
So, and it hit me the other day because I started becoming mature, and it just all this knowledge just started coming to my head, and I was like, holy cow, what is going on? I even called my mom. I was like, Mom, there's something wrong with me. I was like, I need some help, Mom.
Were you using that?
No. I wasn't using any drugs, no.
It's possible that Andrew was being honest, and he wasn't actually under the influence of meth at the time of the murder. Interestingly, psychosis that was initially triggered by meth use can be a long-lasting issue. Even if the person abstains from drug use in the future, psychotic symptoms may return, often triggered by stress. However, the exact onset of his symptoms is unknown.
Go to Twitter and watch that.
It's possible that his hallucinations and delusions first happened when he was using drugs, or they may have been the result of a psychological disorder such as schizophrenia.
I mean, I felt like my head just won't quit thinking. And it's like, no matter
Is he
what
actually
kind
doing
of
the
drugs
OnlyFans
it
stuff?
gives me or anything, I just can't quit thinking. And it leads me to bad thinking. It's not me.
Not from who, Jane Wilde?
I'm scared of my own self. I'm scared of everybody, and I just want everybody to love each other and be happy.
There seems to be a contradiction here. Andrew states he wasn't using any drugs, but admits he uses drugs in an effort to calm terrible thoughts he claims to have.
Okay.
The conversation then shifts
Drugs
to
are
the
the good
shooting that
guys.
took place at the hospital.
And then at the hospital, I shot some guy in the elbow, and I don't know why I did that. I was scared still. I just didn't know what I was doing at all. It's like, what? I never felt like this is my life. And it's like scary.
His story isn't making sense, despite the fact that he has admitted to savagely killing Marianne and shooting the deputy at the hospital. As they continue their efforts to gain some clarity on what really happened that night, they move to the subject of Andrew's trek to the police station.
Do you remember going to the Downs TV? Do you remember talking to, getting a ride into town?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, I was walking down the street. After all that bad stuff happened with the old lady, after that was done, I was running
They're
down
gonna
the
send it
street,
privately, I
and
can't see.
And then some guy just pulled over out of nowhere and was like, hey man, do you need a ride?
my
And I
God.
said, yeah.
An officer caught up with the Good Samaritan who'd offered Andrew a ride moments after he'd parted ways with him.
Are you the one that dropped him off?
Yeah, I dropped him off here. Last time I saw him,
Bro, he just chopped the person's head off. No, you're gonna message me privately.
10 miles down the road. He was
As a
walking
private on
across
Twitter.
the road,
I mean,
middle of the road.
Twitch.
I stopped and he was very confused, talking very weird stuff.
Bro, why would you pick him
I thought
up?
I'd give him a ride to the police station up here. I just asked him to get out of the car with me.
Yo, you Americans are retarded, bro. You Americans are retarded, bro.
He complied, but yeah, he's just acting really crazy.
I'll watch the video. I'll...
Okay. Alright, well, we appreciate you dropping them off.
That guy should have never have done that. That's fucking
Next,
retarded,
the
bro.
sheriff inquired.
That's how you get yourself fucking killed, bro. He literally just chopped a woman's head off with an axe. And this guy's like, hey, come on in, bro. Seems like you need some help, brother. I can tell. I feel the vibes. You know, you're godly. You're godly. And he's like, yeah. Can I come in with my bloody axe? Oh, yeah, go ahead, buddy. I understand. You need to work. That's red maple. That's not blood.
About something else Andrew said while at the police station the previous night.
Do you remember talking to those officers? Because you told them that you
could have killed Marv if it wasn't for the nice man. Yeah, but bro, I'm not gonna be the nice man in the fucking hybrid.
You told them.
Nah, I'm not picking him up, bro. He ain't passing the vibe check.
I'm sick of that guy following me around. His name is Arthur. He goes to my school. He's one of my students. He's had a grudge on me.
He's angry.
Arthur, I thought he was like the devil or something in my class.
Arthur's jelly, bro. Arthur's jelly because he bangs all the bitches. You can tell. You can tell he bangs all the bitches.
Crazy, but this is what I believe in. Okay.
This is the point where
I'll watch the video at the end.
Crazy. We'll get a
9 more
better
video.
and quite
10 more minutes.
disturbing glimpse into his twisted mind. At least, what he claims is going on in his head.
And he was out to get me for some reason, trying to, and like he had spring break.
No.
Just all coming together.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I gotta prepare.
That's what it was. That was trying to follow me. I believe in that.
He goes to school with you, though?
Yes, sir.
But you didn't.
Well, end stream with it.
I was wishing I did because I thought he was like the Antichrist or something. I was scared to take him out to put the world at peace.
I'll give you commentary.
Weird. I know, right? And then I felt like he was trying to come out and get me somehow or another.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's possible. It could be possible because I've been seeing some weird stuff lately. I've been experiencing.
Yeah, he's just a fucking schizo, bro.
E&MU?
Yes, sir.
He's a schizo.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you saw him?
Yesterday.
The last day of school before spring break. I don't even know what day it is. Do you guys know what day?
Yeah, it's Monday, April 3rd.
Andrew continues his theory that he's the son of God and that he's here to save the world.
I went through so much pain.
Boys, I'm the son of God. Look at it.
For the whole world, and I forgive all your guys' sins.
He forgives.
And the other day I realized that I was God, or Jesus. And I was forgiving the world's sins, and I was helping you guys out.
Forgiving,
I
bro.
didn't know how to do it because I'm not that smart, but I was trying, it was good intent in my heart to change the world. And I think I might have accomplished that. And if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, it would help me out. But I'm going through a lot right now.
His speech continues to be disorganized, but so are his emotions. Notice how rapidly and frequently he switches from calm or normal to scared and crying. All of these emotional shifts appear genuine, but it's not something that is typical. And
see, the thing is, boys, what's wrong with him is once he killed that woman, her spirit came into him. So now he has the spirit of a woman. That's why he's crying.
Dead, this might be another sign of his
That's why he's crying, bro.
He
has the spirit of a woman now.
Peaceful state forever and ever, if everybody will accept me for who I am. Yeah.
Have you ever had these issues before, like earlier, like as a teenager or anything?
No. Never.
The story continues to baffle the officers. Then Andrew brings up a new subject. His daughter.
No, he's going to the loony bin, bro. He doesn't belong in jail. He's like insane. He needs to be medicated.
The officers assure Andrew that his little girl is safe in the care of his wife. They want more information about what is frightening Andrew so deeply.
Bro, you're not going to tell me that you look at this picture, okay, and you don't think he has some kind of issue. Bro, you see this picture, okay, you see her normal smile, and then you see his smile, and you know this guy, there's something off. Like, bro, let's be real, there's something off, right?
She's safe.
We can't tell. Assure Andrew that his little girl.
Bro, we can tell there's something off, right? He's not showing his bottom teeth. He's like, who smiles like that, bro? Everybody smiles like this. Hey, bro, what's this?
Girl is safe in the care of his wife.
Did he get veneers on the top, bro? Is that why he hides the bottom?
Wife. They want more information about what is frightening Andrew so deeply.
He got
Despite
the
his
half
claim that
circle.
he has conquered over Arthur, the student from his college, he is still scared of everyone around him.
You don't remember hurting anybody else?
No.
And, you know, the reason I'm asking is because, you know, you told these officers that you did these things to the lady, right? But you told them that you had done somebody else. So I'm just concerned that somebody else was hurt that I need to locate.
No.
It's a reasonable question, considering Andrew's claim that the undersheriff is referring to.
It's a long story, but he possessed my life. He took over my dad's life. He possessed him, tortured my family. I had to get rid of him.
Bro, what?
It seems that Andrew believed that Arthur possessed Marianne, so when he says he had to get rid of him, he's likely referring to killing Marianne. The bizarre account continues as Andrew gives some background about the day leading up to the tragic night.
Yeah, he's gone.
And then I stayed up all night on Friday dealing with Philip, my brother, dealing with demons, blah, blah. No drugs at all.
Come on,
Does your brother do drugs?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, he does.
When do you use drugs? Is it?
Of course, his brother.
I smoke weed. And then
There you go. That's what weed smoking gets you, bro.
Dude, thinking about life. And I had this weird trip when I smoked some marijuana that this life was just a game and a joke, and that my dad was up there controlling it.
Bro.
And I'm Jesus, and that we all. It was weird.
Andrew insists that he hasn't used meth in a year and a half.
No.
And he didn't smoke
I don't believe
marijuana
him.
that Friday night. Except
I
Andrew
don't
then
believe
claims he
him.
had the weird trip that very Friday night, and that they may have possibly smoked a small amount of marijuana after all.
Bro, that shit was
He and his
laced.
brother stayed up all night, and it seems that marked the very beginning of the night of terror.
And then my brother Philip and me started talking, and we started telepathically talking to each other.
Bro, his brother's just like him, isn't he?
Have you ever had?
You know what, bro? You know what? I know the brother didn't kill anybody, but you know what, bro? Round the brother up, send him to jail too. Let's do some preventive medicine over here, okay? Round up the brother. The brother's his twin. Round him up too, bro. Send him over.
No pills?
Just let's be safe.
And then the weed that you smoked with your brother. Yes, yeah.
Let's be safe,
So
bro. We don't
Andrew
want any
does
headless
confirm that he
horsemen
smoked
around here, you
marijuana.
know?
It's all such a mystery.
He
It
turns
doesn't
you
seem
into the
that
headless
anything has been
horseman.
cleared up so far as a result of this interview.
I guess for my confusion
It might be a lot for you guys.
well, look,
I don't know if you believe me or not, but I am.
Well, I believe you. I'm not disputing that. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
How.
Me too.
You fucking cunt, bro! I hate you. Go fuck yourself. You know what? I don't even have a car, bro. What is this? I don't even have a car. I don't have money for a fucking car. Go fuck yourself, bro. Go drink some oil and die. Alright.
We take and do a, you know.
I don't have a car, bro, or a bike, or a boat.
Lady.
I know. That's the thing. That's the trip that I don't want to even think of.
The detective is gently probing Andrew for more information.
It's a scam, bro. Oil is a scam. Just buy kitchen oil.
Difficulty to understand
And then
why
use
he
that
makes
one.
It easier for Andrew
No,
to
don't do
accept.
that.
If
No,
the
don't do
detective
that.
had directly confronted Andrew, raised his voice, or gotten into his personal space, this could have triggered Andrew to feel
I need a boat,
threatened,
boys.
and he may have reacted violently. In addition to having previously established that he knew it was, in fact, wrong to kill Marianne,
He would also do it again.
confirms that he was aware that he'd shot a member of law enforcement during his short
Yeah,
stay
he did
at
say
the
that.
hospital. His rationale for this was that he thought they were trying to kill him with the medication he was being administered.
I mean, honestly,
Did you think that you were going to get in trouble?
Oh, yeah.
honestly, that's the least
Totally
schizo
no,
thing
no,
about
no,
the day.
There's no doubt in my mind.
It's the least
Yeah,
schizo
so
thing
it
about
could
the
be
situation, bro.
One time I felt like I conquered over something.
So what do you think should happen?
No, he's going to the loony bin,
Somebody-
bro. Jail? No, I don't think so. No, this guy
This
is like
known as the
insane.
punishment question and is taught in the Reed technique. Usually, when someone's being truthful, they will respond with a punishment that fits the crime.
Not the big
Detectives-
victim blame, but why the fuck was she with this guy? Bro, she was a random woman. She came out and was like, hey, why are you on my property? And then he just chopped the head off. You know, he didn't kill his wife. He didn't kill his wife or daughter, bro. Right? He just killed some random woman who was like the caretaker of a ranch. Right? He killed a worker, bro.
May use this question, among others, to gauge a suspect's honesty.
She was like, hey, what are you doing here? And he was like,
responsible for the murder, and he has confessed. So they
he went, elbow with the paragesis.
Like,
when he's got the tattoo, he went, boom, people's elbow.
Did he
and
know
then
at the time that
people's
what he was
axe on
doing
her
was
neck.
wrong?
4 times at least.
At the same time, it should be understood from a
I mean, she was possessed.
level, and maybe have some evidence on their life to show them.
Nah, he's gonna get
from my
life in the loony bin, bro.
To you guys, so you could understand who I am and where.
Like, he's mentally insane.
What happened to me that day, you know? And maybe that might help us all out.
It truly seems like Andrew doesn't comprehend the magnitude of the situation.
Yeah, he's
nor does
insane.
he really seem to show remorse for the terrible crimes he's committed.
So even though you feel like you're here to save the world from this, but do you still think, obviously you don't think people should get away with murder, right?
No.
No. But I felt like...
He would never have done it if she wasn't possessed.
Ever. But I felt like somebody, somewhere, something good was telling me to do it, so I had to do it. And
He had to.
Odd and crazy and belligerent or whatever you want to say about it, but
he had to.
Is there any possibility that with marijuana that you
No.
laced with something?
No.
No.
No way.
The interview is approaching its conclusion. The undersheriff asks one final time if there's anything else Andrew needs to make them aware of.
Told you everything that happened, and this has only happened to me.
To be honest, he saved the ranch. And he is Jesus.
Normal can be. Like, I just go to school every day.
I say...
Clock in, clock out.
I say we crucify him, right? Since he's
Andrew's
Jesus, we
previously
crucify him.
normal life will never be the same. After
No,
the senseless
he
acts of
smells
violence
kind of
he just
weird, bro.
inflicted upon 2 innocent
He
individuals.
looks a little weird.
This is the crazy part. I just kept on getting all these weird instincts to do stuff that I've never done in my life, that I would never even thought of doing.
The question is, has he never done them in his
It's
life?
crazy, man.
Or does
I
he
think
not
he might be
remember?
evaluated or something.
I think he may stay a judge.
Okay, cool.
You know, actually,
Yeah,
I
he
need to get,
does.
like, evaluated out because I'm not right now.
No?
Because I realized all these things I've done.
It is impressive how he knows he's not okay.
I feel like I've accomplished something.
You know, it's like
unusual
he's
that Andrew shows
in the
this level of
delusionality.
insight
Yeah,
into
there you go.
behavior.
But
If
he's
able
still
to
like,
think
I'm
as
not
clearly
good, like,
about
I'm not
himself
okay.
And recognizes that an evaluation is in his own best interest.
Damn, bro.
It's surprising that he hasn't exhibited any genuine remorse for what he did. He appears to be focused entirely on himself. This lack of empathy could be an indication of antisocial traits. The interview comes to a close, but the painstaking process of determining what has been going on in Andrew's mind has just begun. He's clearly in need of the evaluation he just referenced, and quite obviously, that's just the tip of the iceberg. A forensic psychiatrist hired by the state handled Andrew's evaluations for the hefty price of $100,000. He reached the conclusion that Andrew was cognizant at the time he carried out the murder, as well as a few hours later when he shot the deputy during his short stay at the hospital. The psychiatrist cited a drug-induced psychosis as the inspiration behind the horrendous spree. The drug test conducted while Andrew was at the hospital showed only marijuana in his system.
Oh,
It
wow.
should be noted, however, that conventional drug tests are unable to detect synthetic cannabinoids, which can cause altered perception. Andrew pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including second-degree murder and assault with intent to commit a felony upon a peace officer. On September 6, 2019, Andrew was sentenced to 45 years in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised probation.
Bro.
He faced a potential sentence of 51 years, but the judge suspended 6 of those years. As for the deputy who suffered the gunshot wound, he survived, but underwent extensive surgery to repair shattered bone in his right arm. As a result of the injury, his career came to a premature end.
Fuck. Nah, dude, I think that guy was actually, like, I think that guy is actually, like, one of those Few people that are real schizos. I think he was a schizo, bro. I don't think that guy should be in jail. I think that guy should be in a fucking loony bin, you know? Because I do think he's insane. I'm impressed. I'm surprised that his defense didn't say that he's insane, bro. They didn't use insanity. Because honestly, he doesn't look like he belongs in prison. He really does look like he belongs, like, medicated forever. He'll make a video. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure I do not get banned. So we're gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute this. We're 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 gonna take this away. This away. Boom. The camera. We're gonna take the video off. Video. All off. Okay. Now, if I do this, you can't see shit. Now! Let me see the video, bro. You sent me it. Yeah, I'll react to it. Right after I come back from pissing. No. Okay, take my glasses off so you guys can't see the reflection. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? What is he doing? Why is he looking at the camera, bro? Who was it? Hey. Who is it? Who's the girl? 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 Bro, who's the girl? Your ass was going crazy, gang. He got banned shortly after. Yeah, no surprise, bro. No fucking surprise. Press F, legendary. Lamau, bro, there's no way. He almost got his dick sucked on Kick, and then he got banned. It is how goofy I look when I'm getting ahead. Bro, she was going... Bro. Oh. Are you kidding me, bro? It was with Mego, my egos, bro. Isn't she like some... Hold on, bro. Bro, look at... I'll show you the tweets, bro. Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro! Bruh, his Twitter is just weird. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you, bro. Let me show you, boys, because you guys are like, what the fuck is going on? Let me show you. Hold on, I'm turning everything back on. Boom, boom, boom. Video. Turning everything back on, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Bro. Number one streamer on Kick streaming. I haven't had that much fun streaming since I started 5 years ago. Picked up 4K viewers. Thank you, trainers, for helping our journey and been so supportive. Then he got Mego. Alright? Naomi is weird. Oh, nah, homie is weird. Bro, look at this. He was with Mego My Egos. I am not gonna click on that. Ooh, I almost got banned. 8,000 views on Kick Me While the fuck. Then he's with this bitch. Isn't she like a TikToker? She's like a TikToker, right? And then he gets banned because she was sucking his dick and it was like... And he's like, ugh. You couldn't see the cock though, so there was no real content. You know? No real content. Hold on. Kush, what are you sending me here? What are you sending me here? Oh, yeah. Meg Marie, account suspended. Her fucking account got banned, bro. Her account got fucking banned. Imagine that. Can't believe he did this. Bro, how is Deathly getting 2,000 fucking views doing this shit?
I'm in Austin. Austin, Texas.
Deathly, you're not, bruh. Deathly. What the, bro, this world really isn't fair. This world is not fair at all. She's just fucking sitting there. She's just sitting there. Bro.
He just wants to give subs.
I mean, why is she showing feet and the boob, bro? There's so much.
How old am I? 26.
Answering questions, motherfucker.
Noted.
You get
I'm glad.
2,000 people with this energy.
My coffee machine broke up with me.
No, it's not Viewbots, bro.
Can't believe he did this.
Yeah, I wonder why it isn't moving, bro.
I look 18. How the fuck do I look 18?
She's actually fun though. She's a fun girl, but I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, bro. I got no fucking clue. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, boys. Check the viewer list.
Actually, like, makes fun of...
I mean, let me see.
Chainsmoker. How many streamers live in this house? Cupebot, Kimmy, Gooner, Ja, Alan. 5.
How do I check viewer list, bro? She's not a viewer. She's just she's hanging out with Cupebot. Hanging out with Cupebot. Top right. Community. Yeah, these are not. These are real names. Wait, only 100 people? Whatever. I don't think she is. Listen, I know this girl isn't a viewer. I know Ali Boba isn't a viewer, and she liked me when we were on a show together. She's a great girl. Never fucking rated her. And listen, since we're now clout chasing, boys. Okay, since we're clout chasing from now on, we're rating Ali. How about that? How about that?
Alright, teamwork will make the dream work. We're about to run out.
Take care of yourself, boys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll
like
actually stream early tomorrow, bro. I gotta sleep. I sleep and go to the gym, and then we start climbing tomorrow, okay? I'll play a little bit of Mass Effect, then we Overwatch, then we React, then we fucking clout farm. How about that? How about that, bro? If Cupebot streams, we're trying to get on the show.
Right here.
If there's supposedly gonna be a John Zerka show, we got on the John Zerka show. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Fucking spam her goddamn fucking channel with the mini Dumby L. I'm gonna get new emotes soon, boys.
Really want my
I'm also gonna clean this shit up. I look like a homeless motherfucker who never bathes, which isn't close. But you know, I gotta fix it. Anyways. Take care of yourselves. Don't die. I'll see you tomorrow, pussies.
Damn, dude, these guys are restless.
Goodbye.
You guys have a
I'll buy in front of you. One of you guys.
Cabrón, están campeando. They're camping.
Yep.
Right here to my left.
Yep. This is